Welcome to Salmon for a Stronger You, a 3-part series where I show you how this powerful food can support your body, brain, and energy from the inside out. I'm Brooke, a registered dietitian, and I'm here to help you eat with purpose, without restriction. In episode 1, we talked all about protein and how salmon can support muscle growth, recovery, and fullness. Today, we're focusing on a different kind of strength, your brain. We're going to explore how salmon supports clearer thinking, a better mood, and long-term brain health, thanks to our major nutrient, omega-3 fatty acids. Whether you're a student, a mom in the workforce, or just feeling overwhelmed, your brain uses a ton of energy. But most of us aren't feeding it the nutrients it truly needs to function well. Let's dive into omega-3s and how they work with our brain and affect our memory and mood, and then some easy ways to get them, starting with salmon. Part 1, the role of omega-3s in brain health and focus. Omega-3s are essential fats, which means our body can't produce them on their own. They must come from food. The 3 types are ALA, found in things like flaxseed, walnuts, and chia seeds, and then there's EPA and DHA, found mostly in fatty fish like salmon. EPA and DHA are what really support the structure and function of your brain. In fact, DHA makes up a large portion of the fat in your brain. It's literally part of the building blocks of your brain cells. These fats help neurons, which are your brain cells, communicate efficiently and repair themselves when needed. Without enough omega-3s, especially DHA, the communication becomes slower and less efficient, which can affect memory, processing speed, and overall focus. We see this across the lifespan, from brain development in infants to cognitive decline in older adults. Omega-3s are critical at every stage. Low DHA intake has been associated with brain fog, memory issues, trouble concentrating, and even mood disorders. So if you felt like you can't think clearly or you're struggling to stay focused, it may be time to look at what you're feeding your brain. Part 2, omega-3s, mood, and emotional resilience. Now let's talk about something many of us experience but don't often connect to food, our mood. EPA, the other omega-3 in salmon, plays a major role in mood regulation. Studies show that people with lower EPA levels tend to have higher rates of anxiety, depression, and emotional instability. EPA is involved in producing neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in your brain like serotonin and dopamine, which are directly related to how calm, focused, and emotionally steady you are. This is especially important for postpartum moms, women in perimenopause or menopause, people under chronic stress or fatigue, and anyone with a history of anxiety and depression. It's not a magic fix, but it's a foundational piece of the puzzle when it comes to mentally feeling well and emotionally stable. And here's the thing, consistent intake matters more than perfection. Just 2 servings of salmon a week can start to shift how your brain functions and how you feel throughout the day. Part 3, easy ways to get your omega-3 boost. Now that you know why EPA and DHA are so powerful, let's talk about how to get them into your day without it feeling overwhelming. Here are some easy, brain-friendly salmon meals to try. Salmon breakfast hash. Sauté sweet potatoes, kale, and flaked salmon with eggs for a protein and omega-3 rich start to your day. Salmon nori wraps. Use seaweed sheets to roll up rice, avocado, veggies, and salmon. It's like sushi, but easier and kid-friendly. Warm salmon and grain salad. Mix quinoa with roasted veggies, add cooked salmon, and toss with olive oil and lemon. Canned salmon mix. Stir with mashed avocado or olive oil, chopped celery, and a little salt and pepper. Serve in lettuce wraps or on a high-fiber toast. And if you're on the go like me, look for a salmon pack that's already ready to eat. No heating, no mess. They're perfect for work, school, or travel.
This episode is sponsored by Mowi, featuring a range of sizes and pre-season options. Salmon is good, Mowi is goodness.
One little trick to remember, pair salmon with healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or nuts to enhance absorption and keep your brain even more nourished. To recap, salmon is a top source of EPA and DHA, 2 omega-3s that your brain needs for focus, clarity, and emotional balance. These fats support everything from memory to mood to long-term brain protection. And best of all, it doesn't have to be complicated. A few simple meals a week can make a powerful difference. When your brain is well fed, you feel more present, more calm, and more like yourself. In our next and final episode, we'll explore how salmon can support steady energy, metabolism, and blood sugar, so you can feel fueled and focused all day long without the crash. Thanks for watching episode 2 of Salmon for a Stronger You. If your brain has been feeling foggy, fatigued, or scattered lately, I hope this episode gave you some clarity and encouragement. You deserve to feel sharp, emotionally well, and energized, and salmon can help you get there. I'll see you in episode 3.